Hey everybody, it's Marshalana, your health and fitness coach and personal trainer for social media. All right, so I've got a treat in store for you guys. It's 17 tips that I've put together for a healthful, guiltless holiday season. So this is the most wonderful time of the year. And it's my favorite season, as it may be for you all too. But we all know, let's be real, that eating this wonderful, rich, tasty food that's so nostalgic to us all sometimes leaves us feeling a little guilty and heavy after all is said and done. But that doesn't have to be your routine. It doesn't have to be your story this year. So that's why I'm here to help you through the holidays. Please look at the next 17 videos to tell you exactly how to make your holidays healthful. All right, so we're back for tip number 1. All right, so how do you have a healthy holiday season? Number 1 is to choose lean meats. All right, so we typically have our spreads of chicken, turkey, ham, venison, you name it. All the meats spread out all on that table looks so delicious. And what I'm gonna tell you to do is to choose the leaner cuts of meat when you eat them. So what does that mean? That means choosing the breasts. So chicken breast, turkey breast, any type of white meat is typically gonna be your leaner choice over the chicken legs, thighs, even the wings, okay? So you wanna choose the leaner cuts. That's tip number 1. Healthful holiday tip number 2. All right, here we are. So remember we talked about choosing those leaner meats? Great, I'm glad you guys are taking that to heart and you're gonna choose the breasts or the white meat instead of the dark meat. Now, when you get your slice of meat, you wanna peel that skin off. I know, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. The chicken skin or turkey skin is so good. It has so much flavor in it. I know. But it has a lot of fat in it, a lot of the oils that the meat may have been cooked in, and just the natural fats or lipids that the skin harbors. So you can have some of the skin, but don't overindulge. Try to at least eliminate half of the skin on the piece of meat that you do choose. Or you want to go one better, up the ante, take all of that skin off and you'll feel a lot better. You'll feel less sluggish later as well. All right, that's tip number 2. Let's do it. Here is tip number 3. Eat your veggies. You know better. You're supposed to eat as many vegetables as you can. And that even means maybe having a salad before you get the big meal, right? So an appetizer is traditionally some type of salad or something that's going to base the foundation of your stomach and prepare your body and your digestive tract for the food that is coming, the heavier things, the things with lots of fats in them, the proteins. So if at all possible, get a nice, healthy, hearty salad full of greens, lots of green veggies to help your body digest that food that you're gonna take in, to break down that fat and to flush it out of your system so that next week you're feeling nice and refreshed and you don't have to feel like a drag, okay? So load up on veggies. Even if you don't have that salad before you eat, when you do put your plate together, load it up with veggies. The greener, the better. And the less oily, the better. But sometimes, especially if you're not doing the cooking, you got to take what you got. You know, you got to deal with whatever's in front of you, the cards that were dealt you. So grab as many vegetables as you can. Load up on those things first. Eat all of your veggies. Otherwise, you can't go back for seconds. Okay? You can't go back. If you don't eat everything on your plate, everything that is healthy on your plate. All right, that's tip number 3. Enjoy. So tip number 4 also goes with tip number 3. So you want to try a salad as an appetizer. So again, that's getting in your veggies. And to reiterate what I said in the last video, that salad as an appetizer is going to base your stomach. It's going to prepare your body to digest the food that comes next. So that doesn't just go for the holiday season, that goes for your life. It is a lifestyle. That's why they created appetizers, so that you could base your stomach, prepare it for the food that is to come, the heavier portions, so that you have that fiber content to really help get rid of and help to pass all of the food, the heavier items, your entree, and sometimes your dessert. If you have dessert, it's gonna help pass all of that through. So eat your appetizer and make sure it has greens in it. Have a salad. Are you ready for tip number 5? I hope so, because it's one of the most essential things that you could do to make sure that your body stays healthy, that it stays in balance, so you can get through the holiday season and feel normal, okay? You don't have to have a setback. And that is to drink water. I know water is not always appealing, especially around holiday times. You're like, listen, I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to enjoy myself, eat, drink what I want to. I get it. But if you want to feel better on the back end, so we can't always think in the moment. We have to think about, okay, what are the consequences of me doing X, Y, and Z? What are the consequences of me drinking a lot of alcohol for the holidays, drinking a lot of fruit juices during the holiday season or any day of the week? How am I going to feel on the back end? How is my body going to respond? So this tip is asking you specifically to drink 16 ounces of water. So that's about your traditional size of like a water bottle. So if you have a water bottle, if you normally drink water bottles, you want to go ahead and get that 16 ounces in before you eat your Thanksgiving meal. And as a rule of thumb for your everyday life, before you eat any meal, even if it's a snack, go ahead and get your 16 ounces of water in. And you may ask, why do I have to drink 16 ounces of water before I eat my meal? So the reason is it's going to help your mind and your body understand when your stomach is full. Okay, so it does, the water will go ahead and digest, right? It'll fill in your stomach, and then right when you follow up with food, then your body will start to sense, like as your stomach fills up with food and the water that's already in there, then your stomach will send a message to your brain saying, hey, I'm full. So you'll have that feeling of satiation. You will be satisfied, and you won't need to indulge in more food. Okay, so it's going to help you eat less. Go ahead and get that 16 ounces of water in, okay, right before that meal. So here is tip number 6. Numero 6. All right, so I know that our mentality typically, most of us, feel like, oh, it's Thanksgiving Day. I'm not eating anything all day, so I will have an appetite and I can eat whatever I want and indulge. I can have a big helping. All right. So you're not alone if you feel that way. Most people that I've come across have that mentality, including myself. I used to do the same thing. But a rule of thumb for helping your body to know that it's not in starvation mode and to prevent it from holding on to everything that you eat and not burning it off is to feed it regularly. You need to eat your breakfast still on Thanksgiving. I'm not saying that it has to be a big farmhouse breakfast, but you want to eat something for breakfast. You want to eat, if you're having Thanksgiving dinner late, you want to eat lunch, okay? You still want to have your snacks. And again, it's to prevent your body from feeling like it's going into starvation mode and holding on to every single thing that you eat. And can you imagine? You haven't eaten all day, so your body is starving, and it's saying, hey, I don't know when I'm going to get a meal again. So the next time this lady or this man eats, I'm holding on to everything, okay? And I'm not getting rid of it until I know that we are back on our regular schedule. You don't want that. That's the reason that people gain so much weight. One of the main reasons people gain so much weight during the holiday season. So do not fast and not have your breakfast and your lunch and your snacks. Still eat at the same time regularly. You can eat less, but do not deprive your body, okay? That's tip number 6. Okay, time for tip number 7. And this is one of my faves, of course. But it is getting 15 minutes in of some type of exercise. I know, you're probably like, last thing I'm thinking about is working out on Thanksgiving or Christmas. Okay, I get it. I know you deserve a break, right? We all want a break. But think about the times that you have worked out, especially if you've done it 2-3 days in a row or out of the week. You feel so much better in comparison to those times that you don't work out. You feel energized, you feel ready for the day, you feel like you can conquer anything. Those endorphins are flowing and you're in a much better mood. So why wouldn't you want to enhance the holiday season? Be ready to see all your family and friends and, do whatever it is that you're doing, going to serve the homeless or, give out meals. Go get your workout in and then make a better impression on the world and just have better memories for yourself for this holiday season. Okay, so 15 minutes. That means you could do a HIIT workout, wink, wink, or plug, like the one that I'm going to send out to you for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. So you can do that workout. You can choose any other HIIT workout. And if HIIT workouts aren't for you, or you just rather do something more low key, boom, walk around the neighborhood, jog around the neighborhood, or just get on a treadmill. Do some type of activity for 15 minutes, even if it's yoga. See? That covers pretty much everybody. Everybody should get out, do 15 minutes of exercise before your holiday meal. You'll feel so much better, and you'll make better decisions, and you'll be more health conscious about what you eat throughout the day. All right, guys, let's get active. Oh, what? I took a nap after my meal. Don't do that. Tip number 8 is fight the urge to sleep. Right after you finish your Thanksgiving meal or Christmas meal, the last thing you want to do is catch some Z's, okay? Wait at least an hour for your food to digest. Otherwise, that energy is not going to be used, and your body's going to store most of those food items as fat. Okay, nobody wants to pack on the pounds like that. So what can I do? I mean, a lot of people say after they eat turkey that the tryptophan in it makes them tired. There's debate in the scientific community about that, but I get it. Sometimes you have the itis because that food was so good. But you got to fight the urge. Go talk to some friends and family. Go play a game of cards or spades, okay? Or whatever you guys play. Categories is one of my favorites. Go interact. Move. Get moving. Walk around. Do anything that you can, at least for that hour for your food to digest, okay? Don't sleep. Don't let me catch you sleeping. What a nice spread. And these are all the foods that I don't get to eat all year. Oh my gosh. And some of the best cooks are whipping it up in the kitchen. So what are my tendencies to do? Grab a big old plate and pile it high. Okay. Whoa now. What you want to do is in tip number 9, do not eat until you are full, okay? Eat until you're satisfied. How do you know the difference? All right, so the way to know the difference is to eat slower. That's the trick. So if you eat slower, then your body will actually send a signal to your brain saying, hey, I'm content. I think I'm satisfied. Rather than you eating and shoveling the food in your mouth so quickly that by the time you finish your plate, you're like, oh, my stomach's about to pop, or I gotta unbutton my pants. Let's not get there this year. Eat a little bit slower, listen to your body, and stop when you're satisfied. Tip number 10. Okay, so